Hello and welcome. My name is Roy Fensom. I run Moon and Mask and Spiritual and Wellness Fair. And today we are doing an interview with Eliza Richter, Soul Sound Healer, and she will be at the Spiritual and Wellness Fair coming up on the 23rd of September. So it's a big interview for Eliza, and she does healing with crystal bowls and Tibetan bowls, chimes, and a whole mass of other instruments. And she does soul sounds, which is probably what a lot of people recognize as light language. So what we're going to do is bring Eliza up, have a bit of an interview, and maybe get her to do 10 minutes healing or sound healing, something along those lines. So let's see what happens. Hello, Eliza. How are you?
Hello, Roy. How are you today?
I am doing well, thank you very much. I take it the wonderful weather is on your side of the fence as well, so you're getting all this lovely sunshine.
Yes, I am.
Wonderful. Just a quick question to get it sort of rolling, so to speak. Can we get a bit of background on the soul voice sound healings that you do? Where did it sort of all originate from?
Okay. I think it started roughly about, how was my son? About 10 years ago.
Hmm?
It just came suddenly because I've always loved singing. That is in words and in chant. And it's always given me joy singing. And I think during that time, I had a bit of trauma and all that in my life. My parents divorced, and a bit of family breakup and all that. And I find that I was doing a lot of chanting, but other sounds keep coming through the chant that I wasn't consciously aware of. For example, I was singing, thinking of singing "Oh Mani Penny Om," but other sounds just came through. So it
Hmm.
happened stronger and stronger, but it was giving me lots of joy doing it. But it's something that I haven't consciously learned, or I'm not aware where it come from, or what. Like I literally open my mouth and all this sound and language just channel through me.
Hmm. Did you know it as light language back then, or was it just
No,
a sound that came through?
the sound it came through. When it started, it was very shamanic, very Red Indian like. And because
Yeah.
I've always been very timid, very soft spoken, but when it came, it was really masculine, was really and it and and actually it freaked me out too. I went, oh shit, where all this really okay, no, it was really overpowering, very, very powerful. So
Hmm.
unlike unlike me, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it gave me personally a lot of healing because I've always, till now too, I've always have a bit of difficulty expressing myself through words. Like I don't know how to put into words how I'm feeling, but this
Yeah.
gift has enabled me to express everything, all the crap inside me, anything that upset me out. Yeah, to be able to open up my heart and just release everything.
Right. So when did you realize that what you were vocalizing was healing?
It was healing personally for me too, because when I started singing it gives me a sense of release, a sense of balance, a sense of joy.
Hmm.
And then because I don't know what it was at the first time, it actually freaked me out a bit because the sound was so loud and freaky and all that. So I sort of started sharing it with close friend. I had this friend, she was a psychic medium too, and I went, "What's this that I'm doing?" She said, "Oh, you're channeling this light language," and I said, "What's that?" So she started telling me a bit about it, and I was then she said, "Do a healing on me." So I started doing it because I was a Reiki master by that time. So I started doing just a normal Reiki healing, but my throat felt really thick. It felt like someone was strangling me. And I told
Hmm.
her that, open your mouth, and all this sound just came through me. And at that time, it felt like my heart just opening up. It felt that feeling that I was free at last. It's like, all the years of pent up emotion just released. So that's where I felt the healing for myself, and she felt it. The sound just go right through her body, clearing her. So that was the first big experience that I felt.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Hello, Hannah, and welcome. Hopefully, you will get something out of this interview. Eliza's a wonderful sound healer. If you haven't experienced Eliza's sound healings, then I would suggest you have a talk with Eliza about Henley Beach. Tell them about Henley Beach, huh?
Yeah, I run a meditation every Friday evening, 7:30 to around 9 o'clock at the Henley Grange Community Center. So that's a group meditation where I really use my voice and all different instruments. And I've actually, my latest instrument is I've got a big Tibetan bowl that you can stand in. So I've got that now. I've got a gong, the American drum, a whole range, plus my voice.
All these tunes, all this. I've done a few of these sound healings with Eliza, and believe me, the people that go along, the effects are wide and varied. Hello, Natasha. Thank you very much for joining in. It's always a pleasure to have people dropping in. And this one you'll know comes from Roy Fensom.
Hello, Nori, how are you?
She says, hello, Eliza. Do you feel the energy of others when you are doing the sound healing?
Yes and no. How do I put it? It will be. It just goes through me, but I don't necessarily uh, feel it. It's more. I sort of pick it up, any negative, positive energy, and it just transmits through me.
Okay. Just on the side note of that, when you're doing your sound healings and you're going around the circle, so to speak, does your healing change as you go past each person with their energy?
Yes, because when I'm doing it, I'm actually aware, sort of semi-conscious, but but it's different from each person that I go to, and the sound can change each time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, having been down there and done a lot of these, well, I don't say a lot, I've done some of these with you. I know you've got your regular clients down there. Do the crowds vary very much when you're doing your healings down there?
I've got a handful of regular that comes nearly every week, and I've got it for regulars and coming because it's every week. Not everyone comes every week, so it varies from about, I don't know, 6 to 20 around that time. Sometimes I got bigger groups, sometimes I got smaller groups. So it depends.
Just depends on who's available on that weekend or on that weeknight.
And I always say that whoever's meant to be in that group, that it's what it's meant to be. Yeah.
Now, behind you, I am going to just switch on to full view so that people can see it. You'll see 4 bars behind Eliza. Now, this is a pyramid. So when did you start using the pyramid? And why?
Oh, good question. I think
Hi, Susie. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Susie. I just started using it this year. Why I'm using it, because I've got a good friend who actually bought one online, and I was at her place and I sat in it and I could feel this really zoom of energy. It was really clearing, and she's also a sound healer, and she sang in it, and I could feel the vibration amplifying through it. So I thought, oh, that sounds really good. And I came home and I told my husband about it, and he actually made this pyramid that I'm sitting under. He managed to make one. So I'm actually using it in fair. I'll be having it in the spiritual wellness fair too, and also healing at home as well.
Are you doing the one in the city, the Flinders Street?
No, I'm not.
I'm doing that one. Oh.
Yeah.
The with the pyramid now, I've noticed that you've done some other stuff other than just singing in the. Hello, we've got another call in from Colleen Simmons.
Hi, Colin.
Welcome, Colleen. Thank you for joining us. Anytime you have a question, you are always free to. I'm just going to get that when I can find the agenda here. I'm just going to go to there. And if you have a question, please feel free to put the question up for us so that we know what to ask Eliza. I can only ask so much, and it's always nice to know from people who are interested in the subject exactly what they need to find out about soul sound healing. Now, if you can, and we don't want to press the item too much, but please share with your friends, family, on your Facebook, so that people like Eliza that come on pick up new people and more people become aware of the healers and the people who are doing retail, whatever they're doing, they're taking the time to come on here. And we'd like to make sure that they have people online that can appreciate the work that they're doing. And hello to Chris Pitcher.
Chris.
Thank you very much, Chris. I hope that's a male. Mainly because we don't really get a lot of male contenders.
No, she's a female, Roy.
Ah, dear. Oh, I take it back. Take it back. Unfortunately, we're still trying to convince men that it's good to have a spiritual side to us, but we're a dying breed, I'm afraid, Eliza. Back to the pyramid. Back to the pyramid. I've seen you do a couple of other things. Do you do like crystals in there as well, or is it just the soul sound?
I put crystal around it. If you can see, I don't know whether if you can see the top of the pyramid. If I can tell.
No, unfortunately, don't move it. Don't move it. You'll lose it.
I'm gonna drop
don't move it. No, don't move it. We move that, we'll have technical difficulties.
And I'll work it out. Then I drop the laptop. Then I've usually put crystals on the four corner, and I've got a big selenite at the top. Just
lovely. Do you vary the crystals depending on who's going in, or you have the same crystals all the
time? Yeah, usually if I'm at home and all that, I sometimes change the crystal, but at the fair and all that, it's difficult to bring a whole bunch of crystal. But usually I use selenite, which cleanses itself anyway. Selenite doesn't.
Okay. We have a question. Hannah Simmons says, do any unusual things occur during your healing?
Oh, unusual in what way?
I would say that's in like emotional outbursts, or people who feel that they're clearing chakras or something like that.
Yeah, I've had I don't know, after the healing, I had people like releasing to different ways. I've had people who couldn't stop laughing. I've had people like tears coming, all of that release. And
yeah, it's Hannah, I've been to one of these healings, and as somebody making some background sound for Eliza, and even when I've seen people, even when they're asleep, and they've got the tears rolling down their face into their pillows, and I'm not even sure that they're aware that they're crying, they're just releasing. So a lot of the stuff that happens there is not so much unusual, but it's wanted, I think. Would you say that's a better answer, Eliza? The person who reacts, it's needed for them.
What they need to at that time.
Yeah. Hockey dog, we've got to keep you talking somehow.
And I think what else can I say?
I'll tell you what, let's see how good you are. Tell us about the bowls that you're using and the chimes and all the instruments that you use. What's included?
I can show you some of the instruments that I'll be using. This one, can you see? That one, I'll kill it that way.
Oh,
that's a chocolate chime. So it's got the sound for the 7 chakra. And you see which side it goes. So that's the base, sacral, solar plexus, the heart, throat, the third eye, and the crown. So that's the chakra chime.
That's still going and still going. Yeah, lovely.
I haven't got all my instruments here, but I've got, that's the Tibetan bow. That one. I've got my green stick.
Oh. If you've never seen a rain stick, that's what it looks like.
Green stick. What else? And this is my, hang on, I got my latest, oh my God, pick it up. Come on. That's my latest gong that I got.
Eliza, you're going to have to get something that's a little bit lighter, because I can see you're under stress just to lift it up.
Enough. That's why I have to bring a ute to my meditation soon with all this instrument to carry all the instrument. So that's my latest gong. I'm going to gong it too loud. Everyone will go deaf.
Come on, a bit louder so we can hear it.
All right.
Yeah. That's better.
Yeah. So that's
it dropped out pretty quickly, but yeah, that's good.
I've got my big Tibetan bow, but that's a bit too hard to carry it. I can
just stand in the gong and do that.
And then I'll tell you what, I'm going to disappear and I'm going to gong it before we can still. Should I do that?
That's up to you. I mean, the camera can't follow you, so you'll be out of the screen.
The camera can follow me, but you can hear the sound, hopefully. I'll pull it through.
The wonders of live TV, people. Isn't she wonderful? It's got an awesome sound.
That's my big Tibetan bow that you can actually stand in there, and I'll just gong you. I might bring I might bring, if I got room in the car when I pack that, I'm bring it to the fair.
That's lovely. I really want to hear it. I might even experience getting into it, but I really want to hear it up close.
The van, yeah, I'll bring it to the. I'll tie it up on the roof of the car and I'll bring it to the fair.
You probably end up getting caught in a windstorm and get sucked up off the ground.
Yeah, I think I'll arrange it. I think I'll just bring a bit less thing and I'll bring it to the fan, and everyone can have. I'm going to provide healing with the person standing in the Tibetan bowl.
As well as all these people, Eliza has 7 crystal bowls that I'm aware of, and there's a multitude of other little things, little smaller chimes and gongs.
And I actually bought the 7 crystal bowl from Roy from Moon and Mars, so I'm promoting it now.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. I can get them. Actually, your friend Annette bought my other set.
And I've got my drum too. This is my favorite instrument.
Yeah.
I can't go anywhere without my drum. So the drum is
that's the basis of it all, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it all starts and finishes with the drum.
The drum is it's still my favorite instrument. Yeah.
So would you say that you're also clairaudient, medium, clairsentient, or something like that?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that went well.
That went well. Yeah, this is something that I've had since I was young. I think it's probably innate, born in me. When I was young, I used to like pick up things or say something and then it happened. And because I didn't, it freaked my parents out, and my mom just said that's nonsense, just stop it. So I sort of suppressed it till and thinking that that's weird or what, because sometimes I used to get messages for people, and then when I relay, it just happened.
Yeah.
Or I could feel something.
You're not the only one. Just about every
I think like
clairvoyant or
everyone,
medium that I have interviewed has said exactly the same thing. They've gone through a period where their parents or their siblings have said, "You're a rat bag, you're talking out of your whatever, and you can't be doing anything like that because it's hoodoo, voodoo, and all those witchcraft things."
yeah.
And it surprises me. I suppose I was lucky. My mum was somewhat, I wouldn't say she was clairvoyant, but she was somewhat spiritually aware. So it wasn't kicked in the head in our family. So I've always enjoyed that ability to go out and research and not be shunned by people around me for it. But a lot of the people that are now mediums, much like yourself, have had to go through a very strenuous process of anxiety and family troubles and heaven knows what else in order to get to where they are now. Would you say that sort of
Yeah,
is representative of your life?
yeah, that's the same for me too, because I grew up because my parents' relationship wasn't ideal, so there was a lot of argument and things like that happening. So it was quite an unstable family structure. But I found that the gifts that I got actually helped me to get through it, give me that sense of peace
Mm.
within. Yeah.
Um, if you were talking to somebody that was uh, having incidents of speaking light language or feeling that they're picking up on other people, what sort of information would you give them now that you have all this knowledge?
Yeah. Now is to just explore it, to just let it come naturally, and not block it.
Uh-huh. Um,
And with the more,
would you say that you are in a position now to mentor people who are going through this sort of thing?
it depends on who it is, because I find that if it's the right person, because there are some people that they I don't know that I think they're just on different what I call soul family, and they
Mm.
just, but I think it's very important for people to feel comfortable with me in the first place, and for me to feel comfortable with with them.
With them, yeah.
Yeah, their
But I
frequency.
mean, there's so many people now, and they're a lot younger that are becoming spiritually aware and following these paths now. That they are often looking for people that they can go to in order to be mentored. And some of the people that you and I deal with,
Yeah,
for me, I would look at them and say, no, this person is not a mentor. You know, their material is good, but the way they style themselves is not conducive with helping other people to reach
mhm.
the same point. Whereas I've known you for a long time. Well, I think I've known you for a long time,
Yeah, I've
and
been doing it for a long time.
your character and your natural ability to talk to people, to me, suggests that if somebody had an ability and was looking for information, that you're one of the people that would be worth talking to get more
Oh, thank you.
information from.
Yeah, because for me, it's more, I see it as not me teaching them, it's me helping them to tune in or to get in touch with their own innate ability to bring it out. That's that's
But
how I
that
see.
is mentorship.
Yeah, that is mentorship. Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what. Okay. Yeah, so it's just guiding them, because when it's the same thing when it first happened for me, I didn't have someone to mentor. It actually frightened me because I started feeling things that was unusual, or I didn't have similar people saying things, so it freaked me out. I went, oh no, I can't, why am I feeling this when no one else is feeling this? Or am I going cuckoo? So I sort of squashed it down, or thinking that it's a bad thing. And then later on when I sort of know that what up. The more you sort of trust it, the more you use it and believe in yourself, it naturally just comes true when it comes, right? It's just,
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, people like yourself and Katarina, Lidwina, they all went through a trying period where they were put through a lot of extra stress and strain to bring these abilities out.
yeah.
The children today, 14, 15, and they're already
Mm,
on their way to where we are now.
yeah.
They're going to take it to the next level, and
Yeah.
I think they're just looking for people who have the ability, and I think they just need to make contact with a lot of these people just to find out what it's about and move to the next step.
That's,
Well, at least that's what I'm hoping in any case.
yeah, because kids nowadays are very sensitive because I've got 3 teenagers as well, and I can
Yeah.
relate. They're more sensitive, they're more aware of all the energies around it, and now then are not able to cope well with balancing themselves with all the energies around them and uh, grounding themselves and able to cope in a so-called normal environment.
We have a question, Eliza.
So,
The question comes from Colleen Simmons. How do you ground from? Sorry, we got two questions at once. How do you ground after a healing, or how do you prepare prior to a sound healing?
uh, how do I prepare? It's not really that much preparation. I usually sort of call it, just say a prayer. I just open up and in tune for the divine light energy from the highest group, calling all my guides to surround me and then to channel to me what's needed for the person that I'm healing for their highest good. So I think that's usually what I do.
And how do you ground yourself after a healing?
Healing. I just basically just uh,
Tell the
put it.
truth. Tell the truth. Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen, the healing comes when you hear the sound.
yeah. Thank you. No, that's actually not really grounding myself. That is because I birth. That is more the way I release the energy
Yeah,
from after
I know.
healing.
I'm making fun of you.
That's
I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that, but it's funny at the end. It
oh,
really is.
now I'm starting to burp, but before now I'm releasing you, Roy.
Thank you
So
very much. Thank you very
that,
much.
that's one way.
I hope that helps, Colleen. We've got another question.
Oh, another thing is basically even with grounding too. What sometimes I do when I find myself a bit off balance and all that, I could just actually put my feet down, standing firm, and then visualize the Mother Earth at the bottom, just anchoring myself. So it's simple as that. Yeah,
We've
and
got some
also
more questions.
yeah,
Daniel Bugden, do you get some healing from hearing any sound? Any sound, or do you need to have an intention or specific sound for certain things?
I mean, you can get healing from just the sound because there's always sound vibrating wherever or that, so you don't necessarily need to have an intention. Or it's good to have an intention, but it's not necessary. And Pacific sound, there is like certain instrument like the crystal singing bowl. There's there comes for all the 7 chakras, so you can use specifically if you want to open or clear certain chakra, to use certain bowls specifically for that.
Wonderful. I hope that helps out, Daniel.
Yeah, so it's not necessary to have intention because with sound, it's like, for example, too, it's not only sound of instrument. There are some sound that relaxes you. There's some sound that frighten you. So sound is always a vibration. There's music that's relaxing. That's
Now, Roy Fensom says, what do you see in your future as a sound healer?
Well, I like to actually share my gift with as many people as possible. Another thing I actually intend I like to do is actually to perform on stage, because now I'm actually performing as a choir, singing in words. What I really like to do is actually performing the light language and the sound in a big with a big audience, not necessarily. Yeah.
Oh, I can see something coming up in Europe for you.
Doing more on online videos like that, so I can actually spread it more for more people to hear me and share my gift more to.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Worldwide, that's what I like to do. But I know I've been given this gift for a reason, to share and to help as much as I can.
So we are about halfway through. So what I thought would be good is if you want to do like 5 or 10 minutes as a general soul healing or soul sound experience, and then we'll see if we get some results afterwards and see what people think of that. What do you reckon?
Okay, yeah, I can do that. I'm just going to grab the. Welcome, Nori.
Ladies in gentle chairs, Eliza is now going to put some of these items together, namely the rain tube, Tibetan bowl, maybe the gong, some other stuff, the chimes, and you're going to hopefully hear Eliza doing her wonderful light language. And if any of you pick anything up, we would love to know about it. So if you feel something changing while you're listening, send us through something that says, look, this is happening. Thank you very much. Go for it, Eliza.
All right. Okay, so I'll get everyone to just relax. Make sure that you're comfortable. And when you're ready, just close your eyes. I want you to take a nice deep breath through your nose and then out through your mouth. As you breathe in, just let your body relax. Breathing out, just letting go of any tension, any stress, or anything that does not serve you. Breathing in, getting more and more relaxed. Breathing out, letting go more. And just let my voice and the sound take you deeper and deeper within yourself, opening your heart, cleansing, healing, what needs to be for your highest good. Kuralama Shantya Tara Ta Kuhara Ta 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 No No Ta Kuhata Natya Naturotya Haraho Warata Talata no no sha Tanana Twa Kwatu Tiata Kutiata Tu Korahala nene shwekere matati te te tua. Kololohola la la tata. Nana kwakele toritiana ta. Nana torotana. Tere tere ta. Kuala luta. No no tiana tana ta. Kwara ta la la ta. Humoro no shana ta. Kwara tia la la ta. Kwara tu tuatana kola lele tianata kombona nanata Korolalatam. Tianata, Tianata, Korochakalata, Tarakala Moholotia, Tanatana, Tuarahalatata, Koralahalatana. Nene ho, ho parama tiatata, kuwata tianata, ombo shata te, kulala heye ho, kwatata, kuana heye ho, tirana tiatata. Go mama orosha orota lele ho kamparomo sha torodo shereta ta orotia korota lele ho
Well, there you go, people. That dropped out rather nastily, but that's a sound healing by Eliza Richter. And we're going to bring her up again. Hang on, she's still going, so don't hang in there, she'll be back.
na na oh sha na na ta tu tia ku tia na ku tia ta ta Hala tana tana, wakalala shantana te, kere kwere kia, kalamashokoro kia kata, taralaha, tiatalala, tana twere tere ta.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a sample, simply a sample of what a soul sound healing is about. And we've had a couple of responses already. Danielle said, thank you very much. That was wonderful. And Nori said, beautiful. Thanks for the soul sound healing.
My pleasure.
So you've had a couple of responses already. I was listening in on the other side, so I've been having a little bit of movement in the third eye of late, and that was punishing my third eye. So I'm assuming there's going to be some movement there as well. Difficult. Thank you very much for that, Eliza.
Okay.
What sort of events do you have coming up while we're waiting to see if anybody sort of breaks any news for us? What sort of events have you got coming up in the next month or so?
A meditation on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
On Friday or every Friday, I run my meditation at Henley Grange Community Center at 7:30. So that's my regular weekly event. And I think
hang on, I'll just put your Facebook page up so that people. Well, here we go. I know I put it in there when I started today, Eliza, but I'm having trouble finding your name on the list.
Have you got my website too?
I did have it. That's the point. I've gone in and I wrote your name on it so that I'd be able to call it up, and here I am, I haven't got it. So what I will do is just drop over to here and get your Facebook page.
Okay.
And then come back and I'll put it into here. And I'll put it up there, like that. I know that's your page. So if you're interested in one of these, being a part of these weekly events, take that down, give it a click, and I'll even put it into the comments in the bottom here so that you can press the link and just have that link to call back on. It's up there from mytimetv.live. You'll see a link underneath that. That's the one for Eliza. Your web page, I'm not sure of your address for your web page.
soulsoundawakening.weebly.com. You got that?
Hang on a second, I'll go to Google and what was it?
soulsoundawakening.weebly, I think weebly.com. Is that right? Hang on.
That all one word, Weebly?
Yeah, WEEBLY, I think. Is that right? Yeah.
And Soul Sound Awakening is all one word as well?
Yeah, all one word.
And then it's .com.au?
No, just.com. I think just .com.au.com. I don't know.
Nothing matches.
Nothing.
Nothing matches. So we will try.
Hang on, let me check.
There's no dots in there, is there?
Hang on, let me check on my phone.
You see, there it is. There's a dot in there. There is a dot in there.
Found it?
Yes, I have. I'm just in the process now of going down to the bottom and putting that into the comments.
And also, other than that, the next one will be at your fair.
Now, if anybody's interested in the webpage, it is soulsoundawakening.weebly.com. It's in the comments. Just press on there and you'll be taken straight from it. Now, Hannah Simmons has sent in a response. Thank you, Eliza. I feel so relaxed and grounded. Our pet guinea pig fell asleep, and when you started singing, he had ducklings coming into our backyard. Lots of birds flying in. So a lot of response there. Absolutely brilliant. And it's not uncommon for the birds to be around. I've been down at Henley when we've started the night, and at the end of the night, the trees are going crazy with the birds. Absolutely brilliant what it does.
Yeah, my dog.
What are you bringing to the spiritual wellness? Are you bringing the pyramid and the crystal?
Yeah, I hope to bring the pyramid as well as my big Tibetan bowl that I can stand in. I hope I've got enough space. If not, I'm up your store.
So you're going to be doing the soul sound singing, soul sound healing, crystal healing, and humming in the Tibetan bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm hoping, because I won't be able to put the actual bowl under the pyramid. It's just too strong. That's what I find. Then it's just
really the two energies are that strong.
Yeah, it's very powerful. It just goes. You can try it on. I'll try it on you and see if you're still walking straight.
Okay. See if I end up with a limp. Lovely. Are you doing any healings on the bed as well, or you're not bringing the bed this time?
No, I'm not bringing the bed up. It's just I won't have enough of room. If you've got room for me, I'll bring everything.
I'm trying to think if I've got any room left from all the stuff that we're taking. Probably not.
I won't be able to fit everything in my car. Anyway.
Well, you've got the advantage of being right next door to my stall, so you might be able to fit some of my crystal bowls.
Yeah, I'll just bring my pyramid and the big Tibetan bowl that you can stand, special just for you.
Don't forget your drum. You're going to need your drum.
Yeah, and my drum.
The list just gets longer, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be bringing. I'll see how I go. I don't think I'll be bringing my crystal singing bowl, because that's.
Well, we'll have ours there, so you'll be able to nick over and borrow one.
It just would be a bit too much to actually display in the store too. Yeah, so I tend to promote more of my healing, but also the reading. What I'll be doing at the fair too. I'm going to have a combination of healing and reading for $50. That's what I'm offering.
Is that a half hour or an hour?
That's half an hour. Or what I can do is I'm going to just have $20 short healing in the Tibetan. You can actually choose whether to stand in the Tibetan bowl under the pyramid as well.
Wow. Awesome. I'm right next door to you, so I'm going to be spending a lot of time in your stall. I know that. I'm not sure. I think we've done pretty well, and I'll just quickly run through the agenda here again, just to please, if you are watching this in replay, there are two links that you can press on to either get to Eliza's webpage or her Facebook page. If you have any questions after the main event in the replay, please send them along to either one of those places, and I'm sure that Eliza will more than welcome the inquiries and would love to get in touch with you to put these tips a bit further. If you're looking for the replay, it's on mytimetv.live. You're more than welcome to go there and see all of the interviews that have been done, and there are so many from other different people. But there's about 9 at the moment, which are for the people going to the Spiritual and Wellness Fair. So drop in and have a look at those, and hopefully they will encourage you to come along. But most important, if you've enjoyed this healing with Eliza, share with your friends and family and tell them that the fair is coming up at the Golden Grove Arts Centre on the 23rd of September. Come along and just enjoy the day. There's going to be all sorts of stuff down there. Readers, healers, energy people, retail, wholesale. God, I don't know. It's everybody. So just come along and enjoy the day.
Yeah. Am I supposed to offer free healing, Roy?
Well, you can if you so desire. I would suggest that if you intend on doing that, people should put a word in the comments. What word would you like?
Oh, just sound.
Sound. All right. If you type sound in the comments now or in the replay, you'll be in the opportunity to have a free sound healing. Is that pyramid or the Tibetan bowl?
Whatever their choice.
Their choice. Well, I tell you, I'm putting it in there now, so I want the choice as well. So
at the fair, would that
there you go. You see, I put my sound up there, so there it is. We got one up there, and it's mine. Sound. Boom.
Would that be at the fair?
Yeah, at the fair. At the fair. That being the proviso. It's not for later. It's only for people that show up at the fair. So if you don't intend on showing up at the fair, I would suggest don't put sound in there. But if you're watching the replay and you're going to be down there and you want the opportunity to experience the pyramid or the bowl, put sound in the comments and we will contact you. Well, actually, we'll probably let you know Friday night, I think, on the update. So you agree with that one, Eliza? On the update this week, we'll pick somebody and we'll let them know then.
Am I going to do another one? One-on-one?
Another one, yeah. Oh, good thing. Lovely. Now, Eliza would like to do a full session. And what this means is that you'll have the opportunity to literally come on live. And Eliza will hear what you would like to tell her, and she will do a short sound healing for you live. Now, if you're interested in that, and if you've tuned out, you're going to have to watch the replay to find out about this, because this is an opportunity not to be missed. You will have the opportunity to have Eliza do her 5 minutes just for you, and try and figure out what can help you in whatever it is that you're looking for. So tune in and keep an eye on, it won't be on the Spiritual Wellness Fair next time, it will be on My TV Live Well Spirit. That is a channel that I myself run, and I will be doing a lot more of these broadcasts with healers and mediums on that channel. So you can still go to My Time TV Live to find out when some of these are up. But tune into the other channel if you can, and promote other people to come along. and we will try and get this up in about a week to a fortnight. So Eliza's got some time to settle into the idea. Is that all right with you, Eliza? We'll work it out.
I'll let people know when it's up.
Yeah, we'll let people know. I'll let you know. Work out when it's convenient for you, and then give me a couple of days so that I can look at my calendar, and then we can work it in with what you want to do.
Yeah.
The best time is generally of an evening. Yeah, around the 7 o'clock time period is generally pretty good.
That's what I like to do in the evening.
All right. Yeah. We will set it up for the evening in a couple of weeks. And if you're interested, don't forget, put sound in the comments for your chance to have a free pyramid experience or Tibetan bowl experience at the fair on the 23rd of September at Golden Grove. It's been wonderful, Eliza. Is there anything you would like to tell the people before we find ways to close off?
Nothing. It's been a pleasure sharing with everyone, and I look forward to sharing my gift with everyone, and come to the fair and have some fun. Lots of wonderful stallholders and lots of wonderful things to buy. So looking forward to meet everyone at the Golden Grove Fair on the 23rd of September.
Thank you very much. And she's also looking forward to you, not only there, but Friday nights going down to Henley Beach. And what's the exact address of that place? Do you have the address?
It's 196A Military Road, Henley Beach. It's just next to the police station, Benina.
Yeah, so no heavy drinking before you come down. All right. Thank you, Eliza. It's been fun. I will just hang into, I'll put you in the lobby. If you can just hang about for a couple of minutes, and I'll catch up with you after the end of the show. All right?
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks, Roy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That was a lot of fun, and please pass this on to your friends and family. Put it on Facebook and get some responses in there for those people that would like to experience the Tibetan Bowl or the pyramid at the Spiritual and Wellness Fair, Golden Grove, on the 23rd of September. You must be at the fair to be able to get either one of these gifts that Eliza is offering. Don't forget, type in sound either on the, as we're closing off, or to type it in on the replay for your chance to be one of those people that is chosen. Enjoy it, and I think tomorrow we don't actually have anything, but coming up on Thursday we have 2 people that are coming on. There's going to be 2 interviews on Thursday, so just keep an eye on the Spiritual and Wellness Fair page or My Time TV Live, and find out when those videos are going to be up and who's going to be on there. Thank you very much, and namaste. May the sun always shine on your back. Thank you.